Hey, seniors, with college application deadlines approaching, it seems like we need a little bit of a review on how to mark down your applications and also request transcripts on MaiaLearning. So let's take a look. If I start off on my dashboard and I click on universities, here I am. I am starting completely blank slate. I don't have anything on there. That's fine. I'm going to search for a school here, and let's say that it's USC, and I click on that university, tells me a little bit of information. But at this point, because there's a deadline approaching, I don't have a whole bunch of time to review that. And so what I am going to do is I'm going to click on the heart, and this moves this university over to my considering list. This is just a list of schools that I think about, I dream about, that I want to maybe apply to. This is the maybe considering list. I am going to drop down here and I'm going to tell my school, I'm going to tell Maui High, I'm going to tell Miss Anitema, my post-high counselor, how I am applying. Most schools are going to be on Common App, definitely not all. And so I'm going to select Common App if it's available. And I'm also going to select what term, which would be for this coming fall. I'm also going to go through and let it know, am I applying early action? Meaning I'm getting my foot in the door early. I'm making sure that the transcript that ended with junior year is okay to send in. I want to hopefully hear back from them early. And so early action works that way. Now, if I'm in a space where early decision is best for me, that means that no matter what, I am going to this university if I get in. This is a binding contract, and it is so serious, in fact, that I get notified about any early decision application so that we can discuss it and I sign off on it. And then lastly, there's regular admission, which means I'm just going to apply when everybody else does. This gives me a little bit more time to get my things in order, but also I'm going to probably hear back from them a little later as well. And so because it's advantageous for me to apply early action, that's what I'm going to select. And in most cases, you will see a preloaded deadline. Sometimes that deadline is a little later than what I would like. So for example, it might say, hey, the deadline isn't due until this date. But then you have to think, does that give me enough time for housing? Does that give me enough time to select my classes? If the answer is no, you can always go in and set that deadline a little earlier, which is definitely my recommendation. Earlier is better in this case. Now, once I have this all set for early action and whatnot, I'm going to move it over to applying, and it disappears from this page here, but I can find it in applying. This is my more serious list. These are the schools that I'm actually going to apply to, and that these will be on the radar of not only myself and my family, but also my counseling team that's here to support me. Now, what you want to do is you want to request a transcript. When I try to do this, though, with a Common App school, it's going to tell me that there's an error. I cannot do this until I link my Common App. And so I need to do that in order to move on in this progression. And so to do that, I'm going to go up here to my little icon, which, by the way, if you click settings and go into your profile later on, you can change your picture, which I recommend. But you're going to go down here to click to link your account. And I want to do this for a few different reasons. It's going to lead me to my Common App account in order for me to make sure that everything that I put into Common App is in there. Now, if you have not created a Common App account yet, you need to go to Common App, Google it, and create an account. It will not take long. Do not use your K-12 address like I am here. I expect to be at K-12 for a while, but you expect to graduate. So you should not be using your K-12. You should be using a personal email address, or you should be using a personal email address or an email that you make just for applications and your college stuff. It could be your first name, last name, 2026 at gmail.com, for example. But I'm going to go ahead and sign in here, and I want to link this to my MaiaLearning. And And so I'm going to click here, agree, connect, and continue. Okay. And so once it's been connected, this is kind of what I want to see. Okay. Now this is Saber's application. Now I'm going to go back to my MaiaLearning. And if I click on universities and I go back to my applying page, I'm still here, and look at that. Now I can request a transcript. Okay. This is important and you must do it. Once I've applied officially on Common App, the nice thing is that Common App is going to pull all the information onto MaiaLearning and not have me do it twice. I just showed you kind of the hard way and the way that a lot of students are playing with the app right now, but we want to make sure we do it in a way that's going to get us to our destination. So let's say that I did everything that I needed to do and I applied. If I did in fact apply, that information is going to come through here. It's going to change the color of this and it's going to tell me, hey, you are good to go, which is awesome. So that's a big thing here. If you need help on your application on Common App, this is an outstanding play-by-play how to fill out the Common Application in 2025. It's given by the college essay guy who I had the opportunity to meet this past summer at a conference, and he will take you through every single step of the Common App, things that I can't necessarily do right now because of time. So use this. It's 40 minutes of an investment for you to truly understand what the Common App is. Now, lastly, there's a lot of you that are asking, well, what if I need a transcript? What if I need a transcript for scholarship applications? Okay, not for college applications, but I need it for an internship, for example. How do I get an unofficial transcript? Well, here's how you do it. I'm going to go into Google. This is the easiest way. You can navigate onto the website and you can look for it that way. You can also go on here and just type in Maui High transcripts. And you're going to see the results come up. Now, if you were an alumni, that's going to come up with a different page through the registrar's office. But since you are not an alumni yet, and you are just requesting it as a current student, you're going to go to the Post High Center page. And this is where we're going to be able to see where the transcript request form is. It's a simple Google form that's going to get you what you need in a timely way. Now, there is an important message here that any transcripts that are college bound should be done through MaiaLearning. There's many reasons for this. The biggest one is that those colleges will eventually need other documents, such as a mid-year and a final transcript. And the only way that we're doing that is through MaiaLearning. They also need a school profile. Sometimes they need fee waiver information. They need college recommendations, LORs and such. And so by you completing this application, you're simply asking for an unofficial or official, depending on what your needs are. And you would go ahead and you would click through all of this. This is how you ask for either an official or unofficial transcript based on whatever your needs are. Okay, so that can all be done here. But just want to make sure that you all feel confident in moving forward with all of this. It's an exciting time. And so I would hope that you take this moment to breathe. You take this moment to appreciate the time that you are spending and all the years that you have put into your education to get to this point. Please reach out to me if you have any questions or concerns. Best of life savers, you got this.